What will we draw in today's random Inkblot, and what color will it be? Well, today I'm planning on doing something new, so I'm going to shield my eyes so that I don't see what I'm doing down here. I have a bunch of different colors. I took a sneak peek. I didn't see the colors, I promise. So I'm just going to be shuffling colors. Isn't as easy as you would have thunk. But yeah, let's shuffle these around a little bit more, because I just want to pick a random color, and I'm say a number between 1 and 20. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. That was the first one I started with. Okay, this color, I'm going to make an ink blot, and that's going to be the basis of today's ink drawing, except I want to draw from a photo. And this is a pigeon on a wire that I took a photo out from my kitchen window this morning. And I want to recreate that photo, but with that ink blot. Is this a good idea? I don't know, but I'm going to dip some toilet paper in okay, actually this might be a good idea. I want to dip some toilet paper. Oh. Oh, I'm already falling off. I'm seeing so many problems with this approach. Let's do it a little bit easier for myself. So we'll add a line here. That's going to be the sort of a horizon line. And then we're going to, where did the ink go? Was it this? Yes, it was this one. We're going to fill it here. The original ink blot is in there somewhere. It still affects the art in some sort of fashion, but I don't know quite how. And I'm absolutely hating these little stains on the ink, these little darker spots. So I want to remove them by hiding them under this dirty brush. Okay. Well, the thing with doing now, like I've done 3. This is the 4th day of doing these random ink drawings and filming each of them and trying to make what I'd consider quality art in a randomized fashion. I actually like this now. Okay, so now we have that. Not too much. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's not ruin everything. Let's not ruin everything. Let's try to fix what we just ruined by using the same tape. Okay, now we need to do the same as we did, but we're going to go the other way. So we have these two things, these two directions meeting up. So when making art from random ink blots, today the random ink blot decided very little of what we what the end result will be. It did have an effect on the color and on the placement, but outside of that, I don't know. Maybe it didn't make any difference. That's okay. The randomicity is still a part of the process, a part of the magic of the artwork. The unplannedness is a part of our planning. The using of the dirty brush is a part of it. I actually think I want this to go even. I don't want any completely white paper on the lower half. So, oh yeah, I like this a lot better. Now, what I liked about this photo of the pigeon on the wire, like a pigeon on the wire, is that I photographed it. I do like birds on wires, not just the Leonard Cohen song, but birds on wires in general. What I liked here is how the rain on my kitchen window warped the image. So that's something I want to try to recreate. And since these dots, I don't like them, these have to be a part of the pigeon thingy. So we're going to create a diagonal here. Okay, it's a bit steeper diagonal than our pigeon. Then our photo, then we're going to, we're going to fill this in with the ink, and then we're going to create that weird, wonky, pigeonish shape. And then we are going to fill it in with black that seeps through the ink. Is this a good idea? I don't know. Will I like the finished picture? I don't know. That's part of the fun here, is figuring out if this was a bad idea or not. That's part of the fun of art in general. And actually, I want to zoom in on that pigeon because there's some fancy things happening here that I didn't quite notice. part of the fun of making random drawings is figuring out every time if this was a good idea or not. I like how feathers sort of go out. And then I like how the head of the pigeon is actually quite precise when you zoom in at it. I don't have the exact shape yet. Doesn't look like a pigeon anymore. I messed up the pigeonness of this thingamabob. Can I find the pigeonness again? It's the head that's too big. There's more. There's also okay, so one of feet there and one of the feet there. Maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe this is a mess. It's a bit of a mess right now. Can I save it? I don't know. Okay. I'm liking it better now. But still not quite where I'd like it to be. I'm going to dab. Ooh, that was actually good. Dab, dab, dab. Ooh. This might work. scary moments of truth. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. The wet drops are taking away part of the red. Okay, let's see if we can use that effect more. So we will do it like this, we will do it like this, we will do like this, and we will do like this, and also like this. And then we will leave it for just a few seconds and see if we can lift away a little bit more. This is already starting to get a little bit overworked, but we'll work it a tiny bit more. Like this. Then some more, because this is almost like the rain. Okay. I'm really struggling with this piece now. That, again, that's part of the fun. The struggle is a part of the fun. Not knowing if what you're doing is worth it is part of the fun. Now, if you like this video and you want to learn more about how I do art, then I'm doing a class called Mastering Ink Through Negative Space, and I'm pouring my heart and soul into that class, and there is a waiting list, so you can join the class if you want. You can join the waiting list and get some get all the info as soon as it comes, and also get some percentages off if you decide to join the course. And yeah, there are things that I think this pigeon lacks, but I think it might have been better if Well, no, I'm not going to second guess myself. It could have been better if it was better, but I think a lot of what I'm struggling with now is because I worked very loosely from a photo, from a bit of a warped photo. I'm struggling with managing my expectations, and that's something artists do all the time. But if I tear off this, that's one of the fascinating things, is when you tape down a piece like this and you tear off the tape, then that's sort of a way of looking at the art anew. Is this perfect? No. Is this something I will continue working on? Yes, but just a tiny bit. I'm going to take some we're going to take some gouache, and we're going to take a cleaner brush, and we're just going to do a tiny bit of highlights on the pigeon. Not necessarily how the highlights would have been on the bird itself, but just tiny. Tiny highlights to make it stand out, and then I'm going to check with the gods to see if this image is good enough. That I'm going to do by drawing an enso, which is a circle symbolizing the sun or the moon or eternity or life, the circle of life, the Tao, God, Satan, everything, nothingness. It's a symbol that I've appropriated from Taoist philosophy and from Japanese and Chinese ink art, and I've sort of made my own. And what I do is I try to draw this circle in one go, and if it feels right, then that means the gods have accepted the art. If it doesn't feel right, then I have to tear it up. So let's see here. Always as scary. Oh, perfect. So we're going to call this piece we're going to call this piece Warped Pigeon. And that was our random ink drawing number 004, and it's signed and it's done. If you like these videos, then please do subscribe. Also support on patreon.com/KimHolm. Join the waiting list for the ink course. And most of all, my art is available for free use. So you can download this piece. You can buy this piece. Maybe you can buy prints, maybe will see. But if you don't want to buy it, you can download it for free, and then you can print it yourself, and you can even use it commercially. I release all my art under a Creative Commons attribution license, so all you have to do is attribute me as creator, as artist. Okay? Was this a worthwhile experiment? I don't know. I think so. I think, all in all, it came out well. I'm looking behind there because I have a screen here. I should really have the screen over there, but that's impossible right now, at least. So yeah, it was a very different piece. Will I do more of these? Most definitely, but the next random ink drawing will probably be more back to basics.